If you hadn't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Good morning. My name is Soul Touchy the Poet, and I would like to welcome you back to the King and I Life podcast, hosted by myself and my two co-hosts, Sun Solex and Phoenix. Today, we bring you another segment of African American historical figures and places. And today, I'm going to talk to you about Allensworth. Allensworth was born in slavery in Kentucky in 1842. Allensworth gained his freedom in the Civil War when the 44th Illinois Volunteer Infantry was camped in Louisville, Kentucky. Young Allensworth, dressed in an old uniform, plastered mud over his face, and marched boldly up Main Street with the Union soldiers. After escaping, he served as a civilian nursing aide with the 44th Illinois. He later served a 2-year enlistment in the U.S. Navy and was captain, steward, and clerk on the Civil War gunboat USS Tawa when it was destroyed in an engagement with Confederate battleship at Johnsonville, Tennessee. After being honorably discharged from the Navy, Allensworth operated 2 restaurants with his brother, William, taught in Freedmen's Bureau School in Kentucky, was ordained as a minister, and served as Kentucky's only black delegate to the Republican National Conventions of 1880 and 1884. After a 2-year campaign in which he solicited the support of Congressman John R. Lynch of Mississippi and Senator Joseph E. Brown of Georgia, President Grover Cleveland signed his appointment as chaplain of the 24th Infantry Regiment. While serving at Fort Bayard, New Mexico Territory, Allensworth wrote Outline of Course of Study and the Rules Governing Post Schools of Fort Bayard, New Mexico, which became the standard Army manual on the education of enlisted personnel. On April 7, 1906, after 20 years of service, he was promoted to the rank of lieutenant colonel, making him the first black officer to receive this rank. In 1908, retired chaplain Allensworth and 4 other black men formed the all-black town of Allensworth, California. 6 years later, in 1914, Allensworth was crossing the Los Angeles street when he was killed by a motorcycle. If you would like to give us feedback or input on this and other topics, submit your request. Drop us a line at kingandI369@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Patreon. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to interacting with you.